What's up, everybody? Master Reactor here, and today I have a replay. I have been absent on this channel. I do apologize. My laptop charger, the charger broke, so I can't really record anymore as I used to. I actually just kind of like fixed it as best as I could, so it is working right now. So I'm going to get a replay out on the channel right here. First of all, we will see how well I've been doing on the dual records. Had a really bad, like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday on here. But today, since last night, I've been doing pretty well. I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. So the replay is going to be versus Dark Angel. He is on Warriors. So we're just going to jump right into it and check out and see what happened. Sorry about the me not being, me not posting replays like I used to. So I throw paper, he throws rock, so we get to go first. You love to see it. So let's check it out. I open Card Destruction, Tribe, Mirror Force, Faith, Wing Blast, and I draw a Great Sword for turn. So the Great Sword was really fucking good here. I have to just fire it because the hand's pretty bad. I draw Chaos Sword, Ring, and Knock. So I decide just to discard Card Destruction and the Wing Blast because I don't really have no kind of value to do anything here. So I just set Faith, set Ring, and pass. He's got Breaker, level 2, Heavy, Dust, Knock, and Kaiku. So he does decide to run up the level 2 here. I have to just Ring it. And of course he does have the Knock, so that's real unfortunate. So he just knocks me and gets rid of the Faiths. He searches his deck. He doesn't play any. Not running the 1 like LeBounty, so I'm on 2. He sets Dust Tornado and passes. I draw the BLS, which is terrible. Set Mirror Force and just pass. He in-phase Dust Tornadoes the Mirror Force. He draws Stat Steel. So it's like every card he needs, of course. He summons Kaiku. Gets him for 18, just playing real aggressive here. And he sets the Heavy as a bluff. I draw into Jar of Greed, which is okay, I guess, but hey. I have to summon Tribe here, and I use Tribe just to pop the Kaiku. Get him for the 16, he takes it, set Jar, and just pass. He draws into Torrential, another really good card, just all power, spell, and traps. So just drawing. He flips up the Heavy, I chain the Jar, which is nice. I draw Thunder Dragon, so it's like, damn it, I wish I would have discarded Chaos Sork, but he had Snatch, so I don't think it really would have mattered. So he runs out the Breaker, runs over my Tribe, and it's just a wrap. I draw into Duo, which is just completely dead. And he had Torrential anyway, so if I would have discarded the Chaos Sword, it really wouldn't have mattered. So I do discard the Thunder Dragon here. And I grab 2 more, but it doesn't matter because I'm completely dead at this point. He draws into his BLS, so it's like, alright, must be nice. BLS. Every good card, just every turn, just draw the fucking fire shit on me. It's so funny. This is how they draw on me. This game right here is a prime example. I top deck into the Mask, which is okay, I guess. So I decide to just set the Mask and just pass. He draws into Call of the Haunted, which again, it's just a really, really good card. It's like every card. Can't just find like a bad card. I mean, I guess the Warrior deck don't really play any bad cards, but still. I do grab the Mirror Force back just in case. And he sets Call of the Haunted and passes. Still can't find Heavy Storm, like, at all. So I decide just to drop this Sword here, and I just banish the Breaker. He does Torrential it, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I probably should have just said screw it and just dropped this BLS here, but I didn't. So he runs out the Dawn, and I have to Mirror Force it. He Call the Haunted back to Kaiku. I have to solo mid here. So I'm like, and I'm not a bad spot, but I draw into Sangin. I discard the Thunder Dragon. I do drop the BLS now. Probably shouldn't have done this. Should have just set Sangin and passed. Obviously, he draws into Rhoda, which is just the perfect card he needs because he gets Blade Knight. And he runs out the Blade Knight, runs into the BLS, takes the damage. So yep, I definitely would have won if I just dropped the BLS that turn instead of waiting. But I just thought he had Saku or something because how bad I'm running. So he just banishes it right away. I draw into Deco, which is dead. He draws into MST, which is perfect because now if I do find Snatch. He doesn't even set the MST either, which is actually pretty fucking funny. Like, why would you not set MST there? I have no idea. But it doesn't matter because he has game, he has MST, and he summoned Ninja, and he gets the game 1. So it's like, okay. Couldn't just draw Snatch Steal when he didn't set the MST. No, never that. So we go to game 2. I board in a whole bunch of shit like Saku's, Torrentials, Elvira's. I opened pretty damn good, but he's got a pretty damn good hand too. I've got double Saku, Sangyim, Thunder Dragon, Graceful, and Deco here. So I instantly just discard the Thunder Dragons. And I play Graceful. I draw the Sork, Jar, and Night Assailant, which is pretty nice. So now I can discard both of the Night Assailant and Deco, get Deco back. And I just set Sangyim, set Saku, set Jar, and pass. He draws into Pre. He's got Pre, Tribe, Pot, Smashing, Blade Knight, and Mirror Force. He fires the Pot of Greed into Blade Knight and Dust Shoot, which is just amazing. The Dust Shoot's really good here. He does run out the Blade Knight and hits over my Sangyim. I decide not to Saku here, so I'm like, let's just go ahead and grab the Tsukiyomi. He sets the Mirror Force of the Dust Shoot and just passes. And he sets the Smashing. He fires the Dust Shoot. I draw into another Jar of Greed here. So he decides to put the Sword back on the deck. And I decide to set Saku, set Jar, and set Deco and just pass. He draws into Solemn Judgment. He tries to go to battle. I just Saku it right away. Set Solemn and passes. I draw into another Sork. I think I did shuffle. Maybe I didn't shuffle, but hey, I don't really know, to be honest. I might have shuffled. I don't really know. But, so I flip Deco, draw. I draw into Solemn, which is pretty nice here. I get in for the 14. He takes it, and then I summon Tsukiyomi, and he Solemn Judgments it. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty nice for me here. I set my Solemn and just pass. He draws into a Ninja. Decides to run the Ninja out. I just take the 400, don't really do anything. Don't really see a need to. I draw into Pot of Greed, which is pretty nice. So I fire the Jar of Greed. And I draw into another Deco. I fire Jar of Greed and draw into a Sword. And then I fire the Pot of Greed and draw Saku and Card Destruction. So it's like, okay, this is looking pretty good here. I banish the Dark, banish the Light, drop the Sword, banish the Ninja. And decide just to set Saku and set Deco, and I just pass. He draws into Exiled for turn. He runs out the Blade Knight, goes to battle, hits my set. I do Saku here. He takes it. And he just passes. He doesn't smash and ground. He has the Mirror Force. I guess he wants to save it. I don't really know. This guy is not playing the best, to be honest. But it doesn't really matter. So I'll just get in here. He Mirror Forces. I Soul Judgment. That is the game. So let's go. We go to game 3. I don't really board anything else. I just leave it as game 2. So he gets to go first. He opens Dust Shoot, Exile, DD Warrior Lady, Premature, Heavy, and Solemn. I've got a pretty cracked hand here, but he does have the Dust Shoot. So he sets DD Warrior Lady and sets Dust Shoot and sets Solemn and passes. He does Dust Shoot me here. I've got Breaker, Thunder Dragon, Heavy, Graceful, Deco, and that's it. Breaker, Deco, Graceful, Heavy, Thunder Dragon, and Night Assailant. He does put the Thunder Dragon back. So I decide to run out Breaker. He does not. Oh no, he didn't set the Solemn. He set the Heavy instead of the Solemn. So I just discard the Deco and the Night Assailant, and I get the Deco back. And I find Pot of Greed. I draw into Jar of Greed and another Deco. I was like, okay. I decide to set everything because it's like, why not? I run into his DD Warrior Lady, and I think I just pass. He draws into a Rhoda here. He fires the Rhoda, gets his Blade Knight. He sets 2 and then summons the Blade Knight. I do just Solemn Judgment this. Just like, get that shit out of here. I don't want to play with it. And then he Premature Burials. And he gets in for the 1900, putting me at 21. I draw into Zombira. which is pretty nice here. So, Fire Jar Greed, he says okay. I draw him a Snatch Steal, and then I try to heavy, so I'm judgments it. So I'm like, okay, this is a really good spot I'm in now. I got 5 cards. He's about to have only 1 top decking. So I fire the Snatch Steal, and I just crash. And I set Deco and just pass. He draws into the Ninja. He summons Exile, possible Deco. I draw into Mask of Darkness, which is pretty nice. I set the mask and just pass. He draws the Dust Shoot, which is just amazing. So he gets in with the mask. I do get Solemn Judgment back. He sets the Dust Shoot and passes. I go into a Faith. He decides to put the Faith back. Okay, it's my only light. I do run out Zombira here. And run over, and I set Solemn and pass. He draws into Kaiku and passes. I draw into Tribe. Decide to put him on a clock here and get him for 16 and pass. He draws into a Blade Knight. He summons the Kaiku. I'm thinking that he could have had BLS here, so I just say, yeah, I'm just not going to do anything. Should have probably saw him this, but I just wanted to save it for the BLS, because if I saw him there and he BLS, I just lose right away. So he doesn't have it because he had Blade Knight, so it does suck, but rather be safe than sorry. I draw into a dead Chaos Sword because I have no lights, of course. I just run over the Kaiku. I set Eco and pass. He draws into a Dust Shoot. He now sets the thing first and then summons Blade Knight. And I do have to just Solemn Judgment this because it's like, now I know you don't have DLS or anything. And I draw into Kaiku. Decide just to flip this Deco first. And of course he has the Dust Shoot, so he gets the Kaiku back. I draw into Jar of Greed. I get in for the 14, put him at 100. I set Jar of Greed. And he draws into Duo, so it's like, hell yeah, let's go. So I got the match, losing game 1. Side deck pretty damn good. He misplayed a lot. I misplayed a lot. Just the way the game goes. Y'all hit the like, hit the sub. I'm going to try to get a couple videos out maybe today. At least 2. This is 1 right here. So peace out.